Welcome to our easy English story about Hampi, India. Explore ancient temples, huge rocks, and rich history. Like, subscribe, and join us to learn English while discovering amazing places around the world. The story of Hampi, India. Part 1. The location and the land. Hampi is a very special and historical place in the south of India. It is located in the state of Karnataka. Many people visit Hampi every year because it is full of old temples, beautiful stones, and interesting buildings. The area looks different from many other places in India. It has large rocks, wide open spaces, green banana fields, and the peaceful Tungabhadra River. The river flows slowly through the land and makes the area look calm and natural. Hampi is not a big modern city. It is a quiet town with many ancient ruins. When people arrive in Hampi, they often feel like they are traveling back in time. The old buildings, broken temples, and stone paths remind visitors of the past. Even though many structures are damaged, they still look beautiful. The rocks around Hampi are huge and round. Some rocks sit on top of each other in surprising ways, almost like they could fall at any moment. These rock formations make Hampi look unique. The land around Hampi is dry, but it is also rich in culture and history. Farmers grow bananas, coconuts, and rice near the river because the soil is good there. The weather is usually hot, especially in the summer. In the winter months, the temperature becomes nicer, and many tourists visit during this time. The sunsets in Hampi are famous because the sky turns orange, pink, and purple above the giant rocks. The Tungabhadra River is an important part of Hampi. People use small round boats called coracles to cross the river. These boats look like big baskets made from bamboo and cloth. Riding in a coracle is a fun experience for visitors. The river also gives water to the farms and helps keep the area green. Many visitors enjoy sitting by the river to relax and enjoy the view. Hampi is also known for its peaceful environment. There are not many tall buildings, busy roads, or loud noises. Instead, people hear birds, the wind, and sometimes temple bells. This quiet atmosphere helps visitors feel calm. Many travelers say that Hampi has a special energy that makes them feel happy and relaxed. The land is full of monkeys, cows, and goats. Monkeys often play near the temples. Sometimes they take food from tourists, so people need to be careful. Birds of many kinds can be seen around the rocks and trees. The natural environment of Hampi is simple but very beautiful. It is a good place for people who love nature and history at the same time. The area is also great for walking and climbing. Many visitors enjoy hiking to the top of Matanga Hill or Anjaneya Hill. From these hills, the view of Hampi is amazing. You can see the river, the banana farms, the huge rocks, and many temple towers. The climb can be a little difficult, but the view at the top is worth it. Hampi is not only beautiful on the outside, it also has a deep cultural and historical meaning. The land once belonged to the Vijayanagara Empire, one of the most powerful empires in Indian history. Because of this, the area is full of buildings and structures that show how skilled and artistic the people of that time were. Even though this history will be explained more in a later part, it is important to remember that the land of Hampi is not only natural, it is also part of a long, rich story. Today, the town has small restaurants, guest houses, and shops. Visitors can buy souvenirs, handmade crafts, jewelry, and simple clothing. Many travelers from around the world come to Hampi, so you may hear many different languages on the streets. But even with tourists, Hampi stays peaceful and slow. It does not feel crowded or stressful. In general, the land of Hampi is a mix of nature, history, and culture. The rocks, river, hills, and temples make it a special place. The calm atmosphere makes people want to stay longer. When visitors explore Hampi, they often feel connected to the past and to nature at the same time. This combination is what makes Hampi one of the most unique places in India. Part 2. The people, culture, and daily life. The people of Hampi are friendly, warm, and welcoming. Many of them work in small shops, restaurants, farms, or guest houses. Some people are guides who help visitors understand the history and culture of the area. Because Hampi is a popular destination, many locals speak simple English to communicate with travelers. They enjoy sharing stories about their town, their traditions, and their daily life. Life in Hampi is calm and simple. The town does not have the busy lifestyle of big Indian cities. Instead, people wake up early, open their shops, start cooking food, or go to work in the fields. Farmers take care of banana and coconut trees near the river. They also grow rice and sugarcane. These farms make the landscape look green and beautiful. The work is not easy, but the farmers know the land very well and use their skills to grow good crops. In the morning, the streets of Hampi are quiet. You can see cows walking slowly, monkeys jumping on trees, and people sweeping the front of their houses or shops. Many locals wash their clothes in the river. Women often wear colorful saris, and men may wear traditional dhotis or simple shirts and trousers. The bright colors of their clothing make Hampi look lively and cheerful. Food is an important part of life in Hampi. Many restaurants serve simple Indian dishes like rice, dal, chapati, and vegetable curries. Some places also offer international food because many travelers come from different countries. But the local food is usually healthy and full of flavor. Coconut, banana, rice, and spices are often used in cooking. Many cafes serve fresh fruit juice, coconut water, and traditional South Indian dishes like dosa and idli. Eating in Hampi is a pleasant experience because the food is homemade, fresh, and often served with a smile. Culture is a big part of life in Hampi. The people respect their traditions and celebrate many festivals. One famous festival is the Hampi Utsav, which celebrates the history and art of the region. During this festival, the town becomes lively with music, dance, colors, and performances. Traditional dancers wear beautiful costumes and tell stories through their movements. Musicians play drums and flutes. The streets fill with energy, and many people come to watch the celebrations. Another important place for culture is the Virupaksha temple. It is an active temple, meaning people still come to pray and make offerings. Every day, locals visit the temple to light lamps, ring bells, and show respect to the gods. The temple elephant, named Lakshmi, is very popular. Visitors and locals alike love to see her. She gently blesses people by touching their heads with her trunk. This moment makes many visitors smile and feel peaceful. The people of Hampi also have a strong connection with nature. Because the land is full of rocks, hills, and riverbanks, people spend a lot of time outdoors. Children play near the temples and climb small rocks. Adults often sit outside their homes in the evening to talk with neighbors. Life in Hampi is social, and people support each other. Small communities are close-knit, and everyone knows one another. Crafts and art are also important in Hampi. Some local artists make jewelry, stone carvings, paintings, and handmade bags. They sell these items in the market. Many tourists enjoy buying these crafts as souvenirs. The artists use traditional methods, and their work shows the culture of the area. Stone carving is especially famous because Hampi has a long tradition of skilled stone workers. You can see beautiful carved pillars, statues, and walls in many temples. Because Hampi has many visitors, the town has a mix of cultures. You can hear people speaking Hindi, Kannada, English, and many other languages. Travelers come from Europe, Asia, America, and many other places. The locals are used to seeing people from around the world, and they enjoy learning small words from different languages. This mix of people creates a warm and friendly atmosphere. Daily life in Hampi moves slowly. Many visitors like this peaceful lifestyle. In the evening, people sit by the river or on the rocks to enjoy the sunset. The sky changes colors, and the whole town becomes quiet. The sound of temple bells can be heard in the distance. At night, the stars shine clearly because there are no tall buildings or bright city lights. This peaceful setting helps people relax and feel connected to nature. In conclusion, the people of Hampi live simple, colorful, and meaningful lives. Their culture is full of tradition, art, music, and history. They respect their land, their rivers, and their past. Visitors who come to Hampi not only see ancient temples but also experience the warm lifestyle of the local people. This combination makes Hampi a beautiful and unforgettable place. Part 3. History and the Vijayanagara Empire. Hampi has one of the richest histories in India. Many years ago, it was not just a small town. It was once the capital of a very powerful and important kingdom called the Vijayanagara Empire. This empire ruled a large part of South India, and it was known for its strong army, beautiful temples, and advanced culture. Today, when visitors walk through Hampi, they can still see the remains of this great empire. The Vijayanagara Empire began in the 14th century. Two brothers, Harihara and Bukka, started the empire. They chose Hampi as their capital because the land was strong and protected by natural rocks and hills. It was difficult for enemies to attack the city because the rocks created a natural wall around it. This made Hampi a safe and powerful place. Hampi grew very fast. Soon it became one of the largest and richest cities in the world at that time. Many travelers from Europe, Persia, and Arabia visited the city and wrote about it. They said the streets were wide, the markets were full of colorful goods, and the temples were beautiful. They were surprised by the size of the city and the wealth of the empire. Some travelers even said that Hampi was larger and more impressive than cities in Europe. The people of Vijayanagara were skilled in art, music, dance, and architecture. They built amazing stone temples with detailed carvings. Many of these carvings show stories from Indian mythology, animals, flowers, and beautiful patterns. They also created large markets, water tanks, and royal buildings. The king and his ministers lived in grand palaces. Although the wooden parts of these palaces are gone today, The stone structures still show how impressive they once were. One of the most famous kings of the empire was King Krishnadevaraya. He ruled during the 16th century and is remembered as a wise and strong leader. Under his rule, the empire became very powerful. He supported art, literature, and education. Many temples were built or improved during his time. People lived in peace and had good lives because the kingdom was stable and rich. Hampi was also a major center for trade. Markets in the city sold spices, gems, gold, silver, silk, horses, fruits, and vegetables. Traders from many countries came to Hampi to buy and sell goods. Because of this, the city was always busy and full of life. Different cultures mixed together, making Hampi a lively and interesting place. Religion was also an important part of the Vijayanagara Empire. Many temples were built across the city. The most famous temple is the Virupaksha temple, which is still active today. Another famous site is the Vitala temple, known for its incredible stone chariot and musical pillars. These musical pillars make sounds like musical notes when tapped gently, which shows the advanced skill of the builders. However, the history of Hampi also has a sad part. In 1565, the empire fought a big battle called the Battle of Talikota. The Vijayanagara army fought against several neighboring kingdoms. Unfortunately, the empire lost the battle. The enemies entered Hampi and destroyed many buildings, markets, and temples. The great city burned for months. After this tragedy, Hampi was abandoned and never returned to its old glory. Today, the ruins of Hampi are protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This means the world recognizes Hampi as important and valuable. The ruined temples, broken pillars, and old markets help people imagine how great the city once was. Tourists and historians visit Hampi to learn about the Vijayanagara Empire and its achievements. Walking through the ruins today can feel magical. You can see huge elephant stables where royal elephants once lived. You can walk through the Queen's Bath, a beautiful building where the queens used to bathe. You can explore the royal enclosure, where kings ruled the empire. Each stone has a story. Each temple shows the talent of ancient builders. Even though much of the city was destroyed, the spirit of Hampi is still alive. The carvings, statues, and structures show the creativity, intelligence, and hard work of the people who lived there. The history of Hampi teaches us about strength, loss, and the importance of culture. It reminds us how great civilizations can rise and fall, but their stories remain for future generations. In conclusion, the history of Hampi is long, rich, and full of wonder. The Vijayanagara Empire made Hampi a center of power, art, and culture. Today, the ruins keep that history alive. Visitors can still feel the greatness of the past when they walk through the ancient stones. Hampi stands as a beautiful reminder of India's historical glory. Part 4: Tourism, Protection, and Modern Importance. Today, Hampi is one of the most popular tourist places in India. People from many countries visit the town to see the ancient ruins, the large rocks, the beautiful temples, and the peaceful river. The area is different from modern cities because it is quiet, natural, and full of history. Visitors enjoy walking, climbing, taking photos, learning about the past, and experiencing the simple lifestyle of the local people. Tourism is very important for Hampi. Many people who live in the town work with tourists. Some are guides, some run restaurants, and others offer places to stay. Tourists help the local economy because they eat in cafes, buy handmade crafts, and pay for tours. Because of this, the people of Hampi welcome visitors warmly. They like sharing their culture, stories, and daily life. Visitors come to Hampi for many reasons. Some want to learn history. They visit the ancient temples and try to imagine how the city looked hundreds of years ago. Some visitors love nature. They climb the hills, watch the sunsets, or sit by the river. Others want adventure and enjoy exploring the rocks and hidden paths. Some people also come to Hampi for peace. They like the quiet environment and the slow pace of life. The soft breeze, temple bells, and open sky make the town perfect for relaxing. However, because Hampi is very old and delicate, it needs protection. The ruins are made of stone, and many of them are damaged. If too many people touch, climb, or sit on the structures, they can break more easily. This is why the Indian government and UNESCO work together to protect Hampi. They make rules to keep the temples and buildings safe. Visitors must follow these rules, such as not writing on the walls, not climbing certain places, and not damaging the stones. Guides and guards help visitors understand these rules. They explain why it is important to respect the ancient sites. Hampi is not just a tourist spot, it is a historical treasure. If it gets damaged, future generations will not be able to see it. Protecting Hampi means protecting history. Modern technology also helps protect Hampi. Experts use special tools to study the stones and understand how to repair them. They create digital maps and 3D models of the ruins. These models help scientists learn how the buildings looked in the past. They also help plan how to protect the structures from weather, water, and time. Even the natural environment around Hampi needs protection. The rocks, river, trees, and wildlife are important parts of the area. If too many buildings are made or too many visitors come without rules, nature can be harmed. Local people and organizations work to keep the environment clean. They pick up trash, protect trees, and teach visitors how to respect the area. Tourism can bring challenges too. Sometimes the town gets crowded during holidays or festivals. More people mean more noise, more waste, and more pressure on the ancient ruins. To manage this, the government plans sustainable tourism. This means allowing visitors but in a controlled and responsible way. The goal is to help tourists enjoy Hampi while still protecting the land and history. In recent years, Hampi has also become popular among artists, photographers, filmmakers, yoga groups, and backpackers. Many young travelers spend days or weeks in Hampi because they feel inspired by the rocks and temples. Some enjoy drawing the ruins. Others take beautiful photos of the sunrise and sunset. Yoga groups visit Hampi to meditate on the hills because the place feels calm and spiritual. Hampi is also important for education. Students of history, architecture, culture, and archaeology come to study the ruins. They learn how ancient people built temples, how the city was organized, and how the Vijayanagara Empire lived. For many students, visiting Hampi is like reading a history book that has come alive. The modern world is changing fast, but Hampi remains a quiet and timeless place. This is one reason why visitors love it. They feel connected to something old and meaningful. The large stones and temples remind people that human history is long and full of stories. Hampi shows that even if a great city falls, its memory can still survive through its ruins. In conclusion, Hampi is an important place in today's world. It is a center of tourism, culture, history, and natural beauty. It teaches people about the past and helps them feel peaceful in the present. Protecting Hampi is important for both India and the world. The town is a beautiful reminder of an ancient empire, a natural wonder, and a treasure for future generations.